Hi, my name is Shukong Ou. I'm going to show you how to address one of the most pressing problems in the world today, and that is how to divide a pie into 5 equal parts. Now, it's primarily for yourself and 4 friends so that everyone gets an equal share. We can do this by taking a simple sheet of paper and making 4 simple folds. Watch this. We're going to take it and fold it in half so it's, well, half the size where it started. And what we're going to do is fold it from the center up about like so. And so that this top part is about twice as large as the small part. And once we have that, we can fold that in half, turn it over, and fold that in half. It should look like almost like an ice cream cone at this point. And it's very easy. We take a pair of scissors and we cut from the outside to about halfway towards the center, like that. And when we open it up, what we'll have is a star that is exactly, if you wanted to do the math, it's 360 degrees makes a whole circle. So 360 divided by 10 is 36, times 2 is 5 equal parts. So 36 times 2 is 72 degrees between the points. So what we do is take the star, plunk it right on top of the pie, and we mark the places where it needs to be. Cut right, mark the corners, and when we mark the center, like that, and when we peel that off, we can then, where'd the marks go? Here they go. There's one. Here's a second. Here's a third. Here's a fourth. And here is the 5th. And what we've got is 5 equal parts of the pie that have been cut from the 5-pointed template. Sorry, it's a little messy right here, but there you go. Time to eat. That's it. For more information, please visit my blog at origami.blogspot.com, where you will find many other fun things to do. Thanks for watching. We really don't want to go down the path of making pentagrams to summon the evil one. So what you do is you start with a ribbon of paper, longer than it is wide. And the simplest thing, you don't even really have to fold it. You just tie a knot. So you take it and you tie a knot, right? And you just begin to snug up all the corners, right? And just so all the loose parts, all the loose bits are kind of taken out, and snug it up and fold the corners over and tuck it away, tuck the corners away that you don't need. And you have this perfect 5-sided object, normally called a pentagon. Now, we've all heard about the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., where the military headquarters are, but they named the building after the shape. They did not name the shape after the building. With this Pentagon, you can do all sorts of magic, but that'll come in the next show. Thank you. For more information, please visit my blog at origami.blogspot.com, where you will find many other fun things to do. Thanks for watching. Hi, my name is Shukong Ou. I'm going to show you how to make a fun little object from 6 little squares of paper. So we start off with some squares, and we make 4 very simple folds on all 6 pieces. What you do is first you fold it side to side, like that, right? Side to side. And then unfold it and fold it side to side the other way. So first this way, unfold it, fold it the other way, unfold it also, unfold the second one again. Now when you turn it over, fold it corner to corner, like so. Unfold it and fold the opposite corner to the opposite corner and unfold it. That's a lot of folding and unfolding, but what you end up with is a square that has, say, up-down folds in one side, towards one side, and diagonal folds on the other. Okay? Now, what we need is 6 of them. Okay? And here we have 6 equally folded things, side to side in one direction, corner to corner in the other direction. Now, here's where the fun starts, right? You take pairs of these and you hold the bases together, the open sides together. Now, if you're doing this at home for the first time, you probably should get some help. Like get your friends to help you hold the pieces together. Now, first you set one pair together like that, okay? And then you take a second color and you put it over the wings of the first color, all right? And when you have all of these together, you take the third color and see where the yellow is over the pink? Well, we've already got 2 yellows showing. So what we'll do is we'll cover one of the yellows with the blue. And because pink is already being covered up with the yellow, we'll tuck one side of the blue inside the pink and put the blue over the yellow, okay, like that. And the blue goes over the yellow, okay. Now that we have one side, we turn it upside down and do exactly the same thing on the other side. So the pink is already under the yellow, so the blue goes inside the pink, like so. Now, I know you can do this because I did this with the Lynch second graders some years ago, and we did have groups of 3 second graders working on it at the same time, but they were able to do this. so I'm sure you'll be able to do it also. So you take the blue, go over the yellow, the blue goes under the pink, so you have, what did we do? We started with the pink facing each other, then the yellow went over the pink, and the blue went over the yellow but under the pink. And now you have, things look a little bit loose right now, but what you do is you just gradually kind of push the seams together so that it tightens up, and the gaps are smaller and smaller until so something like that, we tuck everything in and close it up. Now this is actually kind of fun because if you look at it from this direction, all you see is the pink, up this way. And if you look at it this way, all you see is the blue. And if you look at it this way, all you see is the yellow. But in fact, it's all colors combined together. Now, turns out this object has surprisingly strong qualities. That is, notice I didn't use any glue, right? But so this thing is held together only by the position of the paper and just the friction from the paper, one piece of paper next to the other piece of paper. I'll show you how strong it is by taking a little platform here and putting a mug on top. Now, I won't risk making a mess, but this thing is strong enough to hold a full mug of coffee. If you do try this at home, be careful, don't use hot coffee the first time. Because, well, it's nice to show off how strong it is, but you don't want to make a mess. And, well, I'll leave it up to you to figure out what other uses there are for this very, I don't know, I think it's a very pretty object. And, what we have here actually is the very beginning of a whole series of types of these objects. This is called, has a name. It's called an XYZ because there are 3 directions for the colors. So let's see, we have XYZ meaning 3 colors and 2 pieces per color. This thing can go to 3 pieces and 4 colors, or 4 pieces and 5 colors. And I've actually built one that was 6 pieces and 7 colors, all intersecting through a center. Anyway, have fun trying this at home, and amaze your friends by showing them, well, you practice this first, right? But amaze them by showing them how strong that piece is and that it will hold something as heavy as a mug of coffee. Thank you. For more information, please visit my blog at origami.blogspot.com, where you will find many other fun things to do. Thanks for watching.